In a press conference that had different stakeholders well represented, the Kenya Association of Hotel Keepers and Caterers has raised concerns over how the issue of amendments on Alcohol Drinks Control Act is being handled by the Parliament, saying there were pertinent issues that the Parliament has not yet considered. Such is the magnitude of the issue that Mr. Patrick Muya, who is the chairman of Pubs, Entertainment and Restaurants Association of Kenya, PERAC, added that though Parliament had very limited time to pass crucial bills, there was time to widely consult on the issue.
We, as members of the hospitality industry, are extremely concerned with the manner in which the process of amending the Alcoholic Drinks Control Act 2010 has been conducted. We understand that Parliament is trying to beat the deadline for passing key legislation. However, we believe that there is still a window for further consultations on this particular bill among key stakeholders and the public generally.
As corporate citizens of this country, we recognize and appreciate that we are faced with serious social, economic, and public health problems brought about by the sale and consumption of illicit and unregulated liquor and abuse of alcohol and related substances, especially among the youth in different parts of the country. In the process of amending the act that was initiated by the tourism industry after it emerged that the implementation of the Alcoholic Drinks Control Act 2012 seemed to penalize or harass the industry while performing its business activities.
They also raised concerns that if the bill goes through, the tourism industry could experience losses in excess of 1.3 billion shillings as tourists will look for other destinations where stringent laws on alcohol are not existent. The association said this would have serious impacts on the industry that is struggling to pick itself up after the 2008 post-poll chaos.
We are campaigning very seriously to get tourism back on its tracks. We've been at it from 2008, and the message out there is that come to Kenya, you can engage in activities that you can engage in any other competing destination. We are going to tell people, do not come to Kenya for 2 or 3 days before the elections, because of our own social problems. We will not allow you to have your glass of wine with dinner. So these are the areas that we want addressed. You cannot shut down a sector of the economy simply because there is a social problem.
The association also wanted the Parliament to come clean on why the amendment of the bill was introduced in the floor of the House in the first place, arguing that investigations carried out after the 2008 post-poll chaos showed little or no involvement of alcohol in the chaos that ensued. They now want the Parliament to enact a law that will see controlled use of alcohol after an election.
There is not a single case of perpetration of violence as a result of drinking during or after the elections. The witnesses tell us that what they saw appeared planned and well coordinated. We do not expect people who have taken a few beers to be well coordinated to plan such attacks. So we need to be careful about what we want to achieve as a country in terms of peace.
Kenyans are not alcoholic, and when we say that we stop them compulsorily to stop drinking for 2 days, then are we saying that we are alcoholics as a country, as nationals? What we need is discipline. We cannot continue patching up issues. We need to resolve them, conclusively. And as Mike states, we've never had violence 5 days, 3 days, 2 days before the announcement of election results. We always get that much after. So why don't we ban alcohol drinking after the elections, not before the elections?
Eric Munene, GBS.
What we're asking is